Now, the book of Revelation, we're doing just a quick outline with the guys. And last week we did the first part of Revelation and came up, there's 3.5 years and 3.5 years, a 7-year period of time. And it's in the book of Revelation. And we found out that there's a political leader that's going to come after the rapture. And the world's going to be looking for a man that can lead them, that can pull them out of all the troubles. Right here in America, we're looking for a leader that can help us with the economy and make sure the supply lines are open and, we've got enough for heat and gas and things that we need. And we've got food on the shelves. And we don't have inflation, and we're not getting our money taxed away and stuff. So we're looking for that in America right now, but the fact is the world's going to be looking for a man even more desperately than we are, because they even have less than we have, and we're going that direction. And the book of Revelation talks about these things, and we want to talk about where God says, you've crossed the line. Now the judgment's coming, and I want the guys to talk about what the judgments are. Now, we come to the middle point of what is called the tribulation period of time. And Mark, in a very quick way, would you talk about what happens at the midpoint? The religious leader, the political leader called the Antichrist. That's the biblical name that's given, but he's really a political leader that the world has erected, and he's made a deal with Israel and signed it, and that gave Israel time to relax, and they feel peace and safety living in the land of Israel. And their enemies are basically defeated, and they think things are swell, and then we come to a 3.5-year period of time, and what happens?
Well, at the middle of that 7-year period, that 3.5-year point, the Antichrist is going to break that treaty with Israel. It's going to be one of the great double crosses of all time in history. He's going to break this covenant with them, and he's going to begin to declare that he is God. That he's going to be worshiped. He's going to set up, according to Revelation 13, there's going to be a one-world government. It's going to be a one-world economy, which we see developing right before our eyes. And there's going to be a one-world religion. He's going to demand that everybody in the world worship him. He's going to have an image of himself erected and placed in a rebuilt third temple there in Jerusalem. And all the world is going to be called upon to worship him as God. And so he's going to be indwelled by Satan, empowered by the devil himself. He's going to dominate and rule the world during that last 3.5 years of human history.
And what is the mark of the beast?
Well, the mark of the beast is this number 666, and I believe it's the numerical value of the Antichrist name. So when he appears, in both Hebrew and Greek, the letters of the alphabet have a numerical value. So his name, when he appears, will equal 666, and people will have to take his name. It'll be like a loyalty oath or a pledge of allegiance to the Antichrist. They'll have to take his name upon their right hand or upon their forehead to be able to buy or sell or be engaged in commerce. So that's the extent to which his control will go throughout the earth. And we see that today with all the technology that we have. How someone could really have that kind of iron-fisted control over the economy in the future. But that's what that mark of the beast will be. People have a choice. They'll either have to take the mark of the beast and accept Antichrist and pledge their loyalty to him, or they will trust in Jesus Christ. But if they do trust in Jesus, there's going to be a great price to pay. It's going to be a persecution. Those who accept Jesus are going to be killed and martyred by the Antichrist.
And it'll be hard to buy food as well, because you can't buy or sell.
Yeah, that's right, yes.